The lights in the main dining room were dim, casting long shadows across the faces gathered around the long table. Outside, the fog pressed against the windows like a living, breathing wall, trapping us all in its suffocating embrace. The captain stood sentinel by the door, a silent guardian ensuring no one could leave. No one. At the head of the table sat Lin Ruoxi. A simple cup of tea and her small notebook were placed neatly before her. She didn't raise her voice, but when she spoke, the tense chatter in the room died instantly. An unfortunate event occurred last night, she began, her voice calm and steady. To find the truth, we need to organize our memories clearly. This isn't about accusation. It's about clarity. Who would like to start? A heavy silence fell. Then, Lu Chen, his voice rough with strain, broke the quiet. I'll say it again. I left my cabin at 11. I went to the bar on deck 5, had 2 drinks, and got back around 2. The door was locked. That's it. Lin Ruoxi nodded slowly. The bartender does confirm your drinks, but he also mentioned you left the bar for about 15 minutes. To get some air on deck, was it? Lu Chen stiffened, his jaw tightening. Yes, but I didn't go anywhere near the cabin. Just then, Yi Wei cut in, her tone sharp. What about the deck cameras? During my live stream, a shadow moved outside my window. The timing fits. Lu Chen shot her a look, his expression impossible to read. It wasn't me. Lin Ruoxi's gaze shifted to Yi Wei. You said you ended your live stream at 11:45 and stayed in your cabin. And then, phone off. Slept, Yi Wei replied, her voice cool and even. The steward can confirm I didn't leave. The steward confirmed you didn't leave your room, Lin Ruoxi corrected gently. But not that your room key wasn't used somewhere else. Electronic locks can sometimes be reset. A thin, humorless smile touched Yi Wei's lips. Are you suggesting something about me? I'm only suggesting possibilities. Suddenly, Su Jia's voice, high and trembling, pierced the tension. Why is everyone looking at me? That silver thing? It's just a clasp from my necklace. It fell off. It has nothing to do with the safe. Without a word, Lin Ruoxi reached into her pocket and placed a small, gleaming silver clasp in the center of the table. This was found directly under the safe in Su Manning's cabin. The chain break looks recent. You were wearing a very similar necklace yesterday. Today, it's gone. The color drained from Su Jia's face. I don't know. I must have lost it. Dr. Han cleared his throat softly, a placating sound. Miss Su felt unwell this morning. It could simply be a coincidence. Stress can manifest in strange ways. Lin Ruoxi turned her attention to the doctor. You left the infirmary at 11:30 and went straight to your cabin? Yes, that's correct, but the corridor security records show you passing near Su Manning East deck level at 11:50, which is in the opposite direction from your own room. Dr. Han's expression remained perfectly calm. I may have taken a wrong turn. The fog can be disorienting, and I'm not as young as I once was. Finally, Mr. Su Weihao, who had been silent until now, spoke. His voice was low and steady, carrying an undercurrent of impatience. Enough circling, Miss Lin. What have you concluded? Lin Ruoxi closed her small notebook. I've seen a carefully arranged sequence of events. The prop was handled again recently. The safe was opened without a card record, meaning someone knew how to bypass it. Someone knew how to move through the fog unseen. Her eyes landed on Lu Chen. Your so-called prank prop was meant to be harmless plastic, but it now bears a fresh mark as if it were gripped with incredible force. Lu Chen bowed his head, his voice barely a whisper. I haven't touched it since that night. Someone has, Lin Ruoxi stated, and that someone knew Su Manning would be alone in her cabin after 11 o'clock. The dining room fell into an absolute, profound silence. It was broken by a short, mirthless laugh from Yi Wei. So what now? Are you pointing at me? Him? Her? All of us? Lin Ruoxi looked around the table, her gaze lingering on each person. It's not who just yet, it's how. How to achieve all of this inside a locked room. How to make one thing disappear and another appear. She paused, letting the weight of her words sink in. The answer is hidden in a small detail that each of you overlooked last night. Mr. Su Weihao tapped his cane once on the floor, a sharp, definitive sound. Go on, Miss Lin. Time is short. Lin Ruoxi inclined her head slightly. Very well. Let's start from the very beginning, from that unusual sound. Outside, the fog thickened, pressing closer. And inside the room, the air seemed to thicken right along with it.